Oh,
Oh,
now Elise has hey, now you have a phantom.
yeah, I have a
How are
family.
you? It's been so hectic for me. I'm so glad
Oh
things
my
went
gosh,
better.
I thought maybe you fell off the face of the earth somewhere.
No, no, it was just, everything converged. And I don't know why I have those moments. Hey,
Yeah.
Derry, how you let where everything happens like in 1 week. And then like if it would be spread out, it wouldn't be so bad. It happens in 1 week, then it goes away. It's just
Right.
like wow. I have a week like that the last week in October. Everything is like on 1 week and then
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
it just goes away. You're
Yeah.
like, wow.
Yeah.
hmm Forgive me. I'm eating my ice
It's
cream, and this is the last of it. I
you go
have been
right
in
ahead.
meetings all
What
day.
flavor?
So it's a locally owned company, and it's cherry chunk. It's chunks of cherry in it and chunks of chocolate. Go figure how good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I
Sounds
needed
good.
to just stand up and walk around. I've been in meetings. I woke up in a meeting. I woke up, I was in a meeting.
Since it's charged. Is it magnetized on your phone?
Oh my
Oh,
goodness. And hi, Colette.
Colette,
hi
where are
guys.
you?
I am in Derry, Northern Ireland.
Oh, wow. I noticed your
Wow.
background was different. Nice.
Yeah, my we took a mother-daughter trip to London, and then my mom's family is in Derry, and so since we're so close, we just flew over. We just got in. And I think I just
Wow.
figured out the internet, or I'm using my hotspot because I can't figure out the hotel internet. But
Oh,
Oh,
look
yeah,
how
so
wow.
faithful you are.
So we'll be here a few days to see my cousins and yeah, so it's
Nice.
good.
Very cool.
Hmm.
Ireland
Yep.
What time is it there?
It's 8 o'clock.
Okay.
at
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Right. I
And
work
was it
with a
Um
Ali
woman
said she was going
that's
to be sick?
from,
Who was going to be sick?
hmm? Oh, Allie. Allie wasn't
That's
feeling
what I
good.
thought.
And I've got Derry. Hi.
I know Derry's been just listening. Derry, I thought you guys had a meeting at 2:30.
No,
I bring.
I didn't schedule one. Now that we
Oh,
have
okay.
the results, oh boy, we have a lot of work to do.
I know. We have
Yeah.
lots and lots of work to do.
Yeah.
how did the results look?
Oh, pretty cool.
Good.
Pretty
Good.
predictable. How about it, Derry?
Was it predictable?
Oh, you're on mute. Yeah.
I didn't see the results.
Oh, I sent it over as an email.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. I just made screenshots of it
Okay.
because,
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay, I'll have to look at
Oh,
my
I see
email.
it.
but then I'm going to go through and show everybody, kind of scroll through it.
So
Okay.
Friday and Saturday are the days, huh?
Yeah.
Of old.
I mean, like pronounced, like there is no
Yeah.
wishy-washy. But I like the way I did this, and going forward, this is the way to do it because just let people pick everything that works, and you're gonna find your sweet spot. You're gonna
Yeah.
find it. So, you know, Jen might not be happy, but the nice thing is we're moving to her location. She helped me confirm a place for our meeting in November, December, whatever date we choose there. So I kind of picked a hotel that has a conference center, but not so, like big and, ballroom scenario kind of thing. So yeah, we'll look at that
Nice.
too before because we need a date for that. So I know that Ruth was going to get some blood tests done. So she said that there are issues with traffic and such. So she's going to be on as soon as she can. She's predicting about, being on around 3:10. So, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And I
Well,
have a big
what else are we waiting
I have a
for?
big announcement.
Uh-oh.
under good of the association.
You're good.
I do.
Good.
Hi, Ron.
How's
Hey,
everybody?
Ron.
Hey, parents.
Hey, Ron. Long time no see.
I know. Nobody can keep up with you.
Well, let's see. We got one,
Oh, look how he
two,
blamed that one
3,
on me. Did you see?
4. Okay, so Margaret, we need Margaret for a quorum. Well, there, look at that.
Ask and you shall receive.
I know.
I just said,
Hello.
need Margaret for a quorum.
And then you popped up.
Papa,
You
ta-da.
know, do
Always
Always
y'all
like to
rem
be helpful.
do y'all
Thank you.
remember that show that came on years and years ago called I Dream of Jeannie?
There's your
Yeah.
go.
Oh, I
Of course.
remember that.
And Jeannie would wiggle her nose and then stuff would happen.
Yep,
That's
that's
what
it.
happened right
So
there.
That's it.
She did
Margaret, I
like
mean,
this.
so Alice just wiggled her nose and
I
Margaret
did.
appeared.
Well, I just said that Ruth is going to be a little bit late, and she said, if I've got to come on for a quorum, just talk about stuff until I come on. But now we have a quorum. There you go.
Right.
Good.
And I did.
All right.
Allie is not going to make it. She is under the weather. So I did take roll call for you right
Okay.
away. So
Oh, okay, great.
if
All
you
right.
want to.
Call the meeting to order at 8:00, not 8:01.
Yeah, well,
What time
really,
is it
for
there?
you,
Let me
yes.
help you out. It's
1
3 o'clock
o'clock
here,
here, so.
Colette.
Okay,
Well, she is at 8 o'clock. Oh, it is 1 o'clock there. Oh my gosh.
All
Okay.
right. And you did roll call.
Yes, I did. I got
Okay.
all of you, and I have Ruth, and I have Allie and Angela as excused.
Okay.
Okay.
Secretary's report. Did you all have a chance to read that?
We did. I moved to accept the secretary's report.
So
I
Terry
second that.
moves,
Okay,
and
thank you.
Terry seconds. This is for my AI assistant.
Nice.
Oh, that's
I
right.
always announce you
Should
guys.
we state our names? I don't mind doing that. Paris
I-
Brown
Yep, go ahead.
moves to accept the secretary's report.
And a second.
And Gary.
I second that. Derry Oakham seconds that.
Okay.
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 Do I have to say
All in favor?
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Okay.
Okay.
Treasurer's report, Margaret.
Okay. Well, I don't have any.
You don't have
Cliff
any notes because it's a yucky report.
Yeah.
It's all expenses. Yeah.
Oh,
So
I
was
saw
there
some income.
no income at all in August?
What happens is we have a very sporadic media bids. And as
Right.
much as Vicky, how many times have you reached out to
emailed
Jim?
him, suggested it 3 times this week.
Yeah.
And have yet to hear back from him. I even emailed the lady in their finance department and did not get a response back. I'm trying.
Yes. Vicky is on him like a dog on a bone that's stuck behind the wall.
I tried. I am.
Yeah, yeah. So she becomes, yeah. She's good about that. She really is.
Trying to nag him, but
So
Okay, so
do
you have the
have-
treasurer's report, and we did not have a great month
no, it
because
was
we did
all
not get
expenses.
income from media bids or anyone else.
But
Mm.
surprisingly, with the investments, they again, we have an increase on the funds. So that's
Right.
a positive. So
Mhm.
I couldn't
Nice.
really give you much of a report to report.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any questions on the treasurer's report? Like,
No.
aren't we bringing any money in?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna under MacNet share some cool things.
Okay.
Good.
Um,
Okay, do I have a motion to approve the treasurer's report?
I make the motion to approve the treasury report. This is Ron Burke.
And a second?
Paris Brown seconds.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Uh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm doing two windows here.
with you.
All right, MacNet report. Elise.
So under the MacNet report, because of the loss of our gentleman with Slate Road Roofing, I took it upon myself to put a MacNet ad into the network. And ironically, they are loving Franklin Chopper for some reason, because Margaret, did you receive something for Skip? What was his name? Skip. Hang on a minute.
Only, I got the things you forwarded me, but
Okay, did you get a gentleman by the name of Skip?
would it have come to me directly or would it have been
Well, it
forwarded?
just came today. So I want to make sure I'm not sending you duplicates, because for some reason, for some reason, this ad now has triggered people to go onto, even though it's through MacNet, that I'm sharing it. They're going over into MACPA, and Franklin Chopper. We are doing very well for Franklin Chopper, because now she's had like 3 in the last week since we started
Wow.
the ad. Because one,
Well, but
again,
yeah. One was a duplicate that you
yeah,
sent me. And the
and
other,
another.
the other, I think was, we were running a contest and I think it was somebody that accidentally
Okay,
did that and I haven't gotten anything from Skip yet.
okay,
If
you
you
haven't,
sent,
only because I sent it to Angela. We didn't have any identification as to what town or city they were from. And Angie, she checked it and said, oh, it's Chambersburg. Send it on to Ruth. And I said, ah, no, Margaret. So it's a
okay.
third one that we've gotten. So I'll send it to you after the meeting.
So what's the
So
ad that you're running?
It is the classified that is in MACPA, and it's just encouraging people who want to reach the regionals circulation, like we do for Slave Road and for Kim Miller for the cars,
Mhm.
to reach out and place an ad with us, because I
Oh,
figured, why
that's a good
not?
idea.
Yeah. So I have that running, and uh, we have that. We also, Kim is coming up for renewal of the 2 ads that he's running. So we'll be reaching out to him as well within the next 2 months, not September, but in October. We'll have his funds for the 2 ads that he runs. So we're looking at about 5,000 with that.
I mean,
Uh,
it makes sense that we'll be using our own papers to promote
Yeah.
yes,
ourselves.
Right.
absolutely. Absolutely. So that's what's happening with us with MacNet.
Great. That's
Yes.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Digital committee and education.
Well, I don't think we have anything. Can talk, I guess, about we had the AI meeting
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That,
and I
is
thought that was very
anybody?
interesting.
Mhm.
Was anybody else?
Yeah, we were on it. I had a couple
You were,
sales reps on it. It was good.
Yeah,
Good, good. Glad you
I
liked
think
it.
Alice did a great job, and I think there's definitely room for part 2, 3, 4, 5,
Mhm.
you know.
10, 11.
Yeah,
so we're
Well,
talking about doing a part 2, like in November or December or something that would be um, planning for 2026. Is
yes,
that it?
I do have it listed on the agenda as AI in action for 2026 strategic planning for your business. I didn't completely finish that. November, for some reason, I guess I have it in my head and wanted to sort of get approval from all of you, but after seeing the results, maybe we'll change that. I was looking at it being November the 13th, a Thursday. But we're going to see on this survey that maybe Thursdays aren't when people want virtual training, but we'll talk about that. So with that, well, why don't we wait? Why don't we wait to kind of talk about that then?
Didn't we set a date last time for the
I thought
face-to-face meeting?
well, for the face-to-face, I didn't, unless it didn't catch it.
I don't remember us doing that. I thought we were gonna
Yeah, we need
take a
to see.
survey or
Yeah,
get
you
more
No,
need to-
information.
just the face-to-face board meeting.
Yeah,
Okay.
And I thought last month, I don't see it in the minutes that we
don't-
had.
yeah, and I went through and I don't know if it was muffled in I didn't hear anything when I was going through the
I've got it on November 18th, but that just might be the regular meeting.
right.
Is that a Thursday? Let me see.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. No, that's today. I've got it on the 20th of,
Oh, okay. Okay.
but I don't remember what day we picked.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll check it out. I do want to talk about that under good of the association or new business, really settle in on that and then also show you a location that I found in Mechanicsburg. Because I
So
felt,
I guess that's all the digital committee has then.
okay.
Okay,
All right.
thank you. Conference committee?
Oh, let me bring up the results here.
Real quick, Alice,
Yeah.
the AIF seminar you did the other week, and I
Yes.
apologize because I registered for it and then I mismanaged my time that day and wasn't able to log in from the road. But is there a way to watch that
Yeah.
recording?
Yeah, I can get it over to you.
Okay, because I would.
Okay, can I have it too?
Yes,
Yeah, sorry.
absolutely.
Yeah, I am interested in seeing that, and I know we're discussing some things at work about AI, so
Mhm.
Good.
I think it would be a
Good,
good
good, good.
resource.
I would just send it to everybody, please, because
Yes,
I
I
want to
will.
share it. I had one sales rep on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Send it.
Thank you.
You bet. Okay, I will do that.
Hello, Ruth. I didn't see you.
I just snuck in.
Oh,
There
and
you
look,
go.
I caught you too. There
She
was
jumped
someone
in.
on the other side of the arrow. I'm like, wait, the arrow just appeared. Okay.
Okay, so I sent out, and thank you everyone for taking it upon yourself to go in and I did it differently than normal. I just asked you to give every day that works for you to find the sweet spot. And ironically, we have the sweet spot still being that Friday, Saturday, as the potential for the conference. So Thursday's pretty close, but definitely. So that, and then if we were to extend it or do anything virtually as a virtual conference, I wanted to know what day of the week would be good for that, because this could be sort of like I just said about having the training on Thursday. You know, Monday is looking really good for virtual events. So there's a thought there. And then the time of day being, if it's a 1-day event, this is what they chose. And if it's 2-day, it's very similar to what we already do. Let me see if I can enlarge this so that you can see, because there's a lot of content there. So, okay. And then if it's a virtual event, that lunch hour is when people like to have it, and with the 3 to 5 being the second choice.
Can you go up one more? I'm
Sure,
sorry. I
which one
just
would
was
you like?
looking. Okay, so 2 days, 12 to 8. Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah. Very similar to what we already do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then this being a time frame for a conference or any event, being that lunch hour scenario with the 3 to 5 being the close after that. And then this is basically the importance of whether should we have a conference that has both live and virtual components to it. It seems as though it doesn't matter, the group leans toward it can be they're not heavy toward it being both. The topics lean heavy on AI. And I was talking with Vicky about that there are so many potential opportunities to have speakers come in like you wouldn't believe, especially with the environment that I'm in now. Because one of the things that our trainer for certified consultant, AI certified consultant, is she is big on encouraging us to do virtual presentations to yeah, Chamber of Commerce's, things of that nature. So I you say what you want, and I most likely, sure, I can do it, but I feel as though it's always good to have another voice speaking and sharing what they know, so that they get the best of all worlds. Because digital advertising sales is the only thing that doesn't have the word AI in it. So obviously that's the direction we're going. So
I think it's important. I was in a class and they were talking about the importance of just having a digital AI strategy, even if you're not using it, because
right.
it's all around you, it's impacting you. And so the awareness, it's almost like a new awareness of having the internet. And
Yeah.
I was in the AI summit yesterday. Traveled to New York and they were talking about how big this industry is going to be. And if you think the internet, so in our lifetime, we have seen the internet, we have seen, okay, help me out. There were three things that we've seen to come to fruition, and then they showed AI and its impact. And it's going to be bigger than the internet, bigger than anything we've ever seen. So it is important for us to have
Yeah.
a knowledge of it.
Well, I think it's because it's different from your typical AI
Mhm,
tools, such as your GPS and your Alexa. Those are
mhm.
predictable. You have a point A and point B. And the difference between them and current AI is they are taking tools that we're familiar with before AI, and now they are optimizing those tools. So a person can even feel comfortable combining Google Sheets with Google Docs with doing one click, because there's an AI component or segue of automation
It's
in there
integrated.
that
Yeah.
allows it to make life smoother and save time. So it really comes down to that. But So,
So they described it, oh, I'm sorry, as the information revolution, mobile, internet, and PC we've seen in our lifetime. So
yes.
they're calling it the intelligence revolution, and it's going to be now. Actually, it started through 2100.
There you go. There you go. Yep.
Yep.
And we have our third generation here in the office now.
Mhm.
Braden has come to work, so he brings along that youthful and different attitude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Maybe do we need to have that conversation? I didn't even think about that, Elise, and the board about having that next generation. I can tell you that we have a um that Gen Z millennial in our office, and he is turning out articles like you wouldn't believe it. They just bring this different
Yeah.
energy, and
Yeah.
maybe we do have that
I love that
conversation.
idea.
I don't know if it's training or on how to bring it does make a difference in our newsroom because we have an aged newsroom, and so they were talking about the divide being at age 45, where you see the difference in how they consume and paper, and then you go to the other side.
Yeah. I'm glad you
And
said
I
that.
can tell you it's made a difference.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, and I've been doing like research on my own
Hmm.
because I want to know how my business and what happen has to happen for print to be consumed by the Gen Zs and the Generation Alpha. How are they going to consume it? Or are they going to be the ones that what I'm seeing in some of them is that we have younger editors and publishers coming in that all of a sudden they want print because there's too much noise online and they like the pause that print does. Yeah. So that would be a good conversation, even if that conversation is part of our management day. In other words, on Friday, we have that be part of the conversation. I know Kevin Slimp always embraces that from a standpoint of what's Gen Z, what are they thinking, and all that stuff. So
It'd
maybe
be interesting to hear I like their perspective is interesting, even just looking at our respective publications. I went to Morgan. I had hired some students. They had never seen a newspaper before.
Oh my God.
I kid you not, this school of journalism. So we're talking about your next, here's your paper, Colette. And one of them looked at it. She said, "Oh, yeah, I remember growing up." And my mother, she used to get it, and we used to look at it. I kid you not, she was talking about cartoons. It was something they looked at together, and it made it, I felt
Mhm.
so old. She was like, "Yeah, I remember us getting it at home as a subscription, and it would be delivered like outside the door." She like trying to remember the details of it. Oh, but it's just
Yeah,
different. That's
yeah.
all.
Well, definitely dairy from what has been shared. Like I didn't schedule the conference committee to get together
Hmm.
because frankly, this was at 8 and somebody voted since, and that's
Right.
good.
Right.
But what we'll do is have one for the October meeting, and then
That's
that will
fine.
give us what we need, you
Well,
know.
I'll try to reach out to those places that Ali mentioned to me and at least get a schedule and we're looking at wasn't it next March sometime or April?
Well, it won't be next year, it'll be following year. It's
Oh, that's right.
2027.
27.
Yeah.
So I'll
So
try to
I
get,
mean, we'll have well, if we get there early, they'll probably go, you're talking 26 or 27. I'm
right.
sure they'll have their 27 calendar out, but if we're looking
Mhm.
Okay.
to have it more so for April, then March.
I
So
just had a note here that we, would have it in the like early
in the
spring. So I
spring,
had
early
March and
spring.
April noted, but I mean, it could
Yeah,
be whenever you guys want to do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, we always are fearful in March of snow.
right.
And also Ron always is challenged. For some reason, we always pick St. Patrick's Day. And we always
Spelling
challenge
bee.
Ron, where if we do it in April, we're not stepping on Ron's.
Yeah, so we actually have our dates right now for the spelling bee. It's the Prince George's spelling bee is March the 13th, and
Okay.
the DCB will be March the 14th. So
So if we
that
go in April, and this
if we
will
go in
be,
April, we're good. Yeah,
if we go in April, but this is going to be for 2027.
that's
So,
fine. That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah. So we always know it's right around St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
And just
okay.
so that you
Yeah,
guys
true.
know, if everything goes according to plan, I will be retired in 2027.
Well, see, we're going to have a big party for
Hey,
you.
hey, listen, I turned 73 on Sunday.
Oh, happy
And
birthday.
Wow, happy
That's
Happy
my
birthday.
birthday
birthday.
too.
no,
Birthday
so
brother.
I got a reminder, those of us who invest or have an IRA, if you
Mhm.
so long story short, I've been putting all this money in an IRA all these years, and they reached out to me and said, "Hey, you're
Better
turning
start.
73
You
on
got to
Sunday.
take it.
You have to take what they call RMD or some sort of
Yeah,
distribution,
Yep.
Yep.
yeah,
or there's penalties." I didn't even realize that,
yeah,
Yeah, they'll
and
start
so
making you spend it.
yeah, so the long
yeah,
story short is I was talking to a financial advisor. She says, we need to look at and see how much longer you're going to work. The longer you work, at full time, the more it's going to cost you in the long run.
yeah,
Uh-oh, so
yeah,
you just have to stop
Thanks.
working, Ron.
Well, I don't have to
yeah,
stop working.
Okay.
I've been saving money and putting money in for retirement, but I haven't really done any retirement planning,
Mhm.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
But so in terms of tax ramifications and so forth and so on,
Hmm.
Yeah, they're gonna start
and
wanting you to
and
show
then
some
in two
receipts that you're spending
years,
it.
I got one kid out of college. I got another one in college. In 2 years, he'll be out.
Yeah.
So my personal goal is to be retired within 2 years.
There you go.
mhm.
There you go. Yep,
Nice.
yep.
Hey,
Sounds
Paris, I
good.
like that idea of the Gen Z
Hmm.
perspective. Maybe there's something fun we could do with it, like
Yeah.
old school, old school
Old
way
school.
versus
Do you know about this paper, right? Like,
yeah,
I'm
Gen
wondering if we
Z
can get
way.
some in our markets that I don't know. It would be cool to get some in our markets. I mean, we had one at National Newspaper. Remember, we had that Gen Z? That thing was so hot. They were like, we have to do a plan too. It's just they think different. Like, for example,
Hmm.
we're doing it was before the election and we knew how important a vote was. And they were like, we're not voting, we're doing a third party. We're like,
Like
but I mean, just the way they just think differently.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering how they think about like MACPA, like papers, like
yeah,
um
well,
that's all. I
how
mean,
they
are
get
we
their
looking at the
information.
generation where, the Franklin Saver becomes an app, like
hmm,
just curious?
right,
Does
right.
that like and what we're actually increasing our digital audience because we may not know if we do need to go digital, but the audience needs to be there.
Right.
I just would
So
be curious as to do we do a survey on young people and like have they heard of our
We can.
local
We can.
publications and do they use them?
Hmm.
For example, have they seen them, right? If so,
Right.
where? Like, or do they have that consciousness about even the
Hmm.
paper? Do
Hmm.
they rely on it for news? Do they visit the website?
Hmm. Yeah.
well,
Like those
let
types
me
of things.
let me throw something out there, right? And so, Paris, I don't know if you were there, but I did a presentation in one of the NNPA conferences a while back, and I equate, legacy print newspapers, or media companies to the church. every pastor who has his congregation or his flock or whatever you call it, has a desire to cultivate new parishioners or new churchgoers, right? And you have to change some of what you do to cultivate them, to attract them, but you also have to satisfy the existing ones. You see?
Mhm.
And so newspapers are the same thing. You have your readers, you have the people who read your paper who have been reading it for years, but you still need to attract new readers in order to keep going.
Right,
You see what I'm saying? But
right.
sometimes the new readers' needs and wants do not coexist with the existing readers and what's, many times
Right.
because of, age differences, the Gen Z age group is fine, but they think differently than we do. You
Mm-hmm.
see, and what they want
Mm-hmm.
to see in a newspaper or on a website may be something totally different, so we got to find a way to understand who your audience is and come up with a plan to keep that same audience. I'm a firm believer in the 80-20 rule. 80% of your revenue is going to come from 20% of your existing clients,
Right.
but you still need to attract new clients. So it's a delicate balance. And so what we're trying to do at the Washington Informer is understand who are our readers, and come up with a plan to reach and keep them as well as attract new ones. If
How
that
do you
makes
remain
So with
relevant
that,
for that,
y-
those younger readers?
Say what
mhm.
now?
How do you remain relevant for those younger readers? What is it
Well, that's
they're
the
looking for?
challenge, because they consume things differently
Then
than
we
a lot
do.
of us. They're the ones we find, and it's not rocket science. They like more so the short articles and with
Mhm.
a
Bullet
lot of
points,
images and a lot
short
of
articles,
pictures and
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 video.
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 Yep,
But
video.
some of the older people may want more information in text form.
Right.
You see, so
Well,
it's tough.
So I
and
can answer some of
it
those.
becomes where you engage with them and make them influencers in your publication rather.
Or social media.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I just got off a call where they gave us the Pew results. And just so that you know, even when it comes to adults, 1/3 of adults are now consuming video content. And we're talking adults, we're
Oh
talking
yeah.
65 plus. And so the three ways in which Gen Zs are getting, and we say Gen Zs and millennials now, is so that's anybody 45 and 44, under 45 is the dividing line.
Okay.
TikTok, so it is TikTok, it is
Yep.
Instagram, it is YouTube. Those are the three ways. And so I didn't even think about this until we started talking, Elise. Maybe we need a session on social media and maybe how that is impacting, because that's where they're going first. We
Yeah.
drop our content. I mean, do you drop your coupons and things? And, how do we on those platforms promote our business? Maybe we need to think
Right.
about that. And
Mm-hmm.
that's just what the research is saying. They're not even going, they don't even trust traditional news sources and go to traditional news sources.
Right.
But you're right, they're also looking at they're influenced by influencers
Mm-hmm.
and a
Mm-hmm.
lot of individuals that tell news in the community, and how can we get them engaged in our publication. But maybe perhaps we do a session on understanding or finding some examples where someone has done that really well.
Well, it's also community first. If you get them involved in the community, you get them
Hmm.
involved in news because then they want to know what's happening, and that's all engagement.
We
Yeah.
Yeah.
started doing more social media reels on new businesses,
Yeah.
just sneak peeks or, here is us walking through the door, showing them what it looks like.
Right.
Hmm.
And we just did one for Toledo Parent on a new indoor play space, like a sandbox kind of
Hmm.
play space.
Okay.
Margot, how many views did it get? Those were still photos. It wasn't even a reel. And it wasn't even a reel. It was just still photos of the interior of this new play space. How many
Yeah.
views? It got 500,000 views. We last night we're
Wow.
learning in Bell
500,000 views.
in
And
Toledo. Like we don't even have like it's that like many people
But that's a good
They
example
want
of
that new,
they
what's
want the
new.
exactly. I think I'm gonna try that. So all
This
you
is a
did was
great round
stills and
table
you made it
session.
a video? You made the stills a video?
She
Yeah.
posted it on Toledo Parents social media, and I think it was a bunch of photos, and it just said, welcome to Waddle's new sand playhouse. And then the comments went crazy, and all these moms are sharing it. We got how many new Facebook followers? 500?
Oh my
Awesome.
gosh, that's like a
That
Wow.
weren't
viral
even.
thing from one reel, but
Mhm.
that shows the
Yeah.
impact of the
Mhm.
video.
But that's
That's a lot
how
of Colette,
they're
that's a
getting their
lot of money
news,
there.
right?
That's a
They're
lot of
getting
money.
news, right? So
But
they
you
got the
can sell
news of
that
the
as a
papers.
product. Just go in and take steals. And I when I
Believe
do
me, we're going to
pop-up,
use it.
I
oh
think
my
that's the
goodness, but
biggest.
that's a great example. But that's
Yeah,
what we're talking about, where you're just taking
right.
stills. I did a video, I literally a pop-up. It's not even, I said, don't even talk more than 60 seconds because I can't upload it. I got 18,000 views in less than an hour.
I know, it's
And it's
crazy.
so that does happen, or
Yep.
Yeah,
2,000 views when my articles or my clicks will get 300
right.
in a digital format, the same article gets 5,000. Same
Yep,
article. It's
yep.
just that it's in a format that is moving and
And
it's on
easy for
digital, it's
And it
them,
not
has
on
yeah, to
print.
keywords.
consume.
People, yeah.
I think the lady paid us maybe $300. It's like,
Oh, because you had 500, you reached that part. Yeah, you do get
yeah,
paid after
Yeah.
you reach a
Yeah.
certain point. But
Yeah.
yeah,
just those types of things, we can do things like that, like pictures and create reels. I mean, imagine taking pictures of the sales pages, right? And then putting
Yep.
all the sales pages together and it's just a reel. I
Right.
think those are things to test to see does it work, like to show us how to do that. And you put
Hmm.
music to it, and it's like, oh wow, that's what's on sale. Oh, really cool. And then you just go
Hmm.
to the
right,
next thing.
right,
But
Yeah.
that's
right.
something
Being
that's
creative.
relevant maybe to our papers to
Yeah, to attract a
explore
younger
that.
audience.
We had a great speaker. His name was Travis. And I just literally got off that call. So that's why I'm talking about digital and all of and he showed all of the research. And then he showed very formal. And then he showed what's
Authentic.
so crazy is you could do it yourself because it's okay that it's not perfect. That's so
That's
acceptable
correct.
these so
That,
Right.
authentic.
yeah.
Even if you so Colette, I'll do a reel and people just walk past the camera. They don't even care. You're
Yeah.
doing a reel. You see people walk,
Yeah.
they don't even try to avoid you.
Right.
All of
Hmm.
those things are part of natural what happens in life, and they're totally
Hmm.
fine with that.
Yep.
You don't even
Absolutely.
need a studio.
The the more
Margaret, you could
No.
do it
natural.
yourself. You could take a
Yeah,
bunch
with
of
your
pictures, put
iPhone,
them
right.
together, and it's a reel. So what I'm thinking about doing, we'll see how it works, is every Friday do a reel of our newspaper. Wow, guess what's on the front cover? And then just turn
Okay.
and check out this and check
Mm,
out this, and that's the end of the reel.
Uh-huh. Yep.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That
Or
is
you could
cool.
talk about, Margaret, what's on sale this week. Did you know this is what's on
Well,
sale?
it could be
Stop
her
by your
contest
nearest
that she's
whatever.
doing.
And by the
Yeah.
way, here's check out our content. This is what we
Yeah.
highlighted
Yeah.
this week, and that's all you
Mhm.
have to say. And people go crazy over that stuff.
Yeah.
500, a half a million. That's called viral, Colette.
No, it surprised the hell out of us. I mean, the lady bought a little, I think she bought a print ad in Toledo Parent, and then she bought maybe a newsletter banner, and then she bought this Facebook post. And I think we sent a photographer, we hired a young woman to go out and just take some pictures and put something together. Not even? Where'd you get the photos? She sent the photos. Oh, she sent us the photos, and then
She
we just
said,
put
so
the
you didn't
pictures.
even have to do anything. So
No.
she's definitely going to advertise with you
I hope
if
so.
you're able to get 500,000 eyeballs on it. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it was crazy.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
yeah, I think just curating that stuff and what's of interest, what would be of interest to young people. I don't know, like, if you can do it for customers, like, I don't know, a meat market. I don't
But
know,
that's a great
so
case. It's a very case
yeah,
study. I mean,
yeah.
you
So
should share
there's
that.
We've got the meat.
yeah, or share, we have a new whatever, what are those tomahawk steaks? I don't
Yeah.
know, but I think, you could probably, you just have to curate it to find what's hot
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
raise it up a flagpole and see what happens, I guess.
Yep. That's
I
right.
think we're in the age where try it and see if it works.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally. Yeah, we
Exactly.
are in
Have
that
to.
age.
I think that's true of the whole, we're still
And you
in
like
that
something
testing
like that,
mode.
you don't even know it's going to go viral. Come on,
No.
500,000 people
Uh-huh.
from some stills.
Uh-huh.
And she didn't even take it. She paid $300. So that is, I like that. That's money. I get a cash register ringing.
And it's good for us because we got more followers on Facebook for it. So
Yep.
yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Absolutely.
amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, just finding that relevant content. So
Hmm.
So let's,
I
Margaret, maybe we can have a meeting on that for training. Look at
okay.
training.
Well,
Um,
I
that
I'll
gave
talk
my
to
well
the guy
as make
Travis.
it part
Actually, I'll
of
send a
the conference
presentation.
training. So part of how this came
Hmm.
about was
Yeah.
discussion on what we should bring in as far as speakers and what we should look at for training for the conference.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
Let's see if we can get real live examples from our publishers. There's
Hmm.
nothing better than a testimony. Like you, that's so impactful. I'm going to try that myself for now.
well, our readers
You're like,
they
I'm
want to
in
know what to
Toledo.
do.
Like, can you believe it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. Wow.
All right.
All
Anything
right.
else for conference committee?
I think Gary's all good. He's sitting
I
back.
think so.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I think we just gotta get dates set up and
Right.
schedule
Mhm.
it. So
And I think
get
we
it
can
all,
move with that.
yep,
So now
get it
that
on
we
the
have a
calendar and I'll find a
feel really
location.
good about it. Hmm.
Okay. Thanks, Derry.
Yep.
Elise,
Okay.
executive director's
Yeah.
report.
We've been doing the day-to-day. We also, which I didn't mention, and I apologize, in MacNet, we have added for the fall leaf filters as an additional display ad for the network. So that's part of it. We got a little bit of money from the display ads that we have, so that we received. And like I said, doing the day-to-day, Vicky's busy. We did get for membership, we did skip over that. We did receive dues from SCS. Phil paid his dues, so we're in pretty good shape. I think we have about 3 or 4 publishers that we haven't heard from that have not paid their dues for the second half of 2025. So we need to reach out and get that taken care of. But other than that, we're in good shape. So
Thank you. Any old business?
with Rebuild Local News initiatives, there's still a lot of activity going on. There was a lot of mention. They actually had a woman on about publications shifting from being for profit to nonprofit.
Mhm.
So that was part of the discussion this past month as well. So
Yeah, I know a few switched over.
yeah,
Yeah,
Mhm.
a lot of them it attracts philanthropic dollars too. I don't
yes, it
know what
does.
other benefits there are, but yeah.
And I didn't know if that too could be something that is of interest at our conferences, how to go about shifting from being a for-profit to a nonprofit and
Mm.
what grants can you attract. So from doing that, what are the pros and cons of it?
Right.
So
Mhm.
uh
It's
I forget the
interesting
woman's
topic.
name, and I do want to reach out to her to learn more about um how they went about it and whether it was a smooth progression from one to the other. So just some thought.
Yeah, a lot of alt weeklies are going to nonprofits. I don't know the pros and cons of it, but
Yeah, that's the thing. What are the pros and cons? So, and I think under old business, let us talk about, because I do need to kind of make a determination as to what the date will be for our Board of Directors meeting. Let me share the screen again because I have a location approved by Jen. She said it's a very nice facility. It's called Town Place Suites by Marriott. It is in Mechanicsburg area. She said it's very quiet. It's within walking. It doesn't have a full restaurant within it. But she said there are two really good restaurants that are within walking distance of it. So it has small boardrooms that are part of it. The typical sleeping rooms that we're used to. Let me go through here, but this is my speed showing. But we're coming up on it.
Cool.
So, yeah, so we can go and have exercising, but this is one of their boardrooms that they have, and of course outside amenities, but I don't see us doing that in November, December. So we should look at what we normally do is come in on a Thursday, and then we have our meeting Friday.
Okay.
And so that it's over toward that. We can have a pool. But yeah, I can stop with that.
Wow.
So we're looking at, is it the 20th and 21st?
Well, a couple of dates that we
See.
could do in November is for Fridays, we could do the 14th, the 21st, obviously not the 28th.
I'm out of
That's Black
town the
Friday.
2nd. I'm on a cruise from the 8th through the 15th.
You need
Of-
somebody to
of the-
carry your bags
of
for
the-
your parents?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Of November?
Of November, yeah, of
Okay.
this year.
Is there
Let me
interest in going into December? And
see. Let's check the
the
dates.
because I did reach out to Ally to find out if she had a particular day. I gave her 4. I gave her the 14th, the 21st, the 5th, and the 12th. You know, that being, so November for you, Paris, would, if we were looking at November, it would be the 21st. That would be best. Is there anything adverse for Ally? She said the
Let's
12th
see.
would be the best. December
When?
12th.
12th of December.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, December.
And frankly, when we get together in
Oh,
November,
wait a minute. It's 11. What is the dates? Okay, the 9th through the 16th. Hold on. Oh, it's
Oh,
Sunday to Sunday. Okay, I'm good.
okay.
Hmm.
So those are thoughts. What I'd like to kind of do is, because of the fact of checking with them, Mechanicsburg for you, Ron, is about 2 hours.
Yeah, because
Or
we've been in Mechanicsburg before, right?
uh, close to it, yes.
Close.
Yeah, that's
It's a little
fine.
bit closer to you. For Paris, it's about an hour and a half. For us, it's about an hour. I'm not sure, Derry, are you like about 45 minutes?
To Mechanicsburg, only like 30 minutes.
30 minutes, okay.
Yeah, maybe 35 at the most.
All right,
Mhm.
all right, so you're good.
Mhm.
Because for those coming in, I'm probably figuring about of the board, seven of you for staying overnight.
Yeah, I'll come
Yeah.
in and stay overnight, and for me and probably for parents too. The challenge is, and I'll work around it, is the time that we come in, like for that dinner that you usually
Yeah.
have for the board.
Yeah, we'll make
You
it
know,
later.
no, my point is that, and you know, because I've been late the last few times because you just can never gauge the rush hour traffic coming
Right.
through DC,
DC, yeah.
Baltimore, and York, Pennsylvania.
On
Those three
95
is
to
like
81
brutal, you know.
Oh, yeah.
or 83, I guess it is.
Yeah.
And Margaret, would you be coming in as well? Sometimes I'm not sure on the distance for Chambersburg,
It's not that far from Chambersburg, but if it's
but if you're coming in.
December 12th, I don't know that I would make it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm not
So
sure. I would look at the
stick more
weather.
toward November.
No, it doesn't, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah. How is November 21st for everyone?
It's
Let's see,
the
November
week
24th.
before Thanksgiving is the only thing my thought would be.
Yeah, we're traveling for Thanksgiving out to Seattle. So it might be kind of tight for me to do that weekend and then come home and then fly to Seattle. So
Oh,
I would be
okay.
more comfortable either earlier in November or that December 12th would work too. So
The only other thing, is that's usually when do we approve the budget?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we've been early now for the last two board meetings. The others we've had in December. December 12th, we still have enough. We're in good shape as far as the budget for if we were to do December 12th. I wouldn't want
Well,
to do
then,
anything later.
if that works for everybody, I'm just not going to commit at this point.
Okay, okay. You can always do the call-in. We've done that in the past too.
Yeah.
So, okay. For me, I'll need to know what to tell them as far as the amount of rooms I'm going to need. So, okay.
I'm definitely going to come the day before because
Oh, yeah.
I don't like driving too late at night. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. So I will check with December 12th with the town plaza. Yeah, town place, to see if they have accessibility, first of all,
Mhm.
before we move forward with it. And, Ruth, do you see yourself coming in the evening before?
I think so. It's at least 2
Yeah.
hours for me.
Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and myself. Because Gary, you'd be coming in would you come in the evening before, or do you
I
want to
mean, so like a Thursday evening and
Thursday
then
evening?
be there for Friday meeting. I mean, I could come in Thursday evening if you'd
Okay,
like.
yep,
Yeah. I mean,
more the
like I said,
merrier.
it's not that far. My only concern would be the November date, depending on high school football schedule. I mean, that late in November, we should be finished with everything.
Well, we're
Um,
looking at December 12th.
oh yeah, we would definitely be done with it by
Okay,
then.
okay,
So, yeah.
Okay, so December, I'm going to put it in my calendar like right now.
Oh, and I have Ally there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is reach out to them, find out whether the 12th will work as far as the amount of rooms we need. And then I'm just going to plan for everyone. And then I'll get back to everyone and let you know.
Okay.
Okay?
That works.
All right.
So the 11th through the 12th, right?
Yes.
Come in on the 11th, okay, and that'll be the
Come
12th.
in the 11th. And now we're going to go back on the
Okay.
agenda to the AI in action, the strategic planning.
Okay.
For November, now that we've seen that Monday seems to be an ideal time to have the virtual, what Monday would you like
in November,
in November?
I'm open pretty any Monday in November.
Okay, see, Novembers are good that way.
The
So
first one is
I
not
have a
good for me.
problem on the 10th and the 17th, but don't let that stop me.
Well,
because
I
of the
would have no
cruise.
problem going on the 3rd. Because then if there is, my thought is that we do, how do you use AI to help you with the strategic planning, and things of that nature would be, and what tools can you use for that? What kind of research are you going to do? What are you going to look at as far as your competition? Those types of things. That could be the 3rd, and then do brief, if there is the need for anyone to have individual sessions, then there's plenty of time in November and December for them to reach out to me.
What time would these be?
That would
These
be
sessions?
lunch,
Oh,
Oh, the lunchtime. Okay.
lunchtime,
okay.
lunchtime or 3 o'clock. Because what we saw in the survey was that 11 to 1 and 3 to 5 are, 11 to 1 is the first choice and 3 to 5 is the second.
We always do our Monday early morning meetings, like our sales team meetings Monday morning at 8:30 or so.
So
They
you're good.
usually don't last very long. So as long as you'd be talking after, say, 10 o'clock at the latest.
yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we're never
Yeah,
that
yeah.
long, but
Yeah. I would probably have it that it's lunch hour, and start it at
perfect.
noon and go noon
Mhm.
to 1.
Yep, that would be
Okay, so
perfect.
I'm gonna put it in my
Yeah.
calendar right now.
And I'm
You
gonna write
said
it down.
or 3 to 4. I'm gonna put
Yeah,
them both in my
I'm
calendar.
gonna say it's going to be November 3rd at noon. High noon,
Okay,
okay?
okay, let me put that in.
November 3rd. I just put it in.
Strategic.
MACPA.
So this is for the
Yeah.
strategic planning,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Strategic planning.
we'll meet in person in December, correct?
Yep.
Okay, that
Yep.
can work for me. Yeah,
That works.
All right.
Mondays are
And
Mondays
the
are one of
strategic,
our deadline days, but if you do it like midday, I should be fine,
And
and the
that's gonna be a
strategic planning is not just for the board, it's
It's
going to be an
yes.
AI webinar for everyone.
Right. It's
Okay,
gonna
that's fine.
be a workshop scenario.
Okay.
I've done some of those already. That very hands-on.
Are you going to be taping it?
Yes.
Okay. I may have a conflict, but I don't know yet.
The only things I may do is go through, and if there's any sensitive information that people do share, first of all, I'm gonna say to them, if you want any of this not shared publicly, because I put it on YouTube and make it available. So,
Right.
then I'd remove that,
Okay.
so not a problem. Out of a sense of respect for their information. So, okay.
All right. New business? New
We
time
did
for
do the
Yeah,
conference.
committee,
I
so we're
got
good.
some, well, I don't know if this is new business. Have we gotten for the good of the order yet?
No, not yet.
No, not
Okay.
yet.
I got something for that.
Okay, great. Any new business? Conference committee meetings?
Oh,
Time?
yeah.
They're gonna be 2:30 before the board meetings.
Board meeting. Okay.
I boo-booed and left that on.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good of the association, Ron.
Yeah, and Alice is probably gonna beat me for this, but
No, I want you to announce it.
yeah. So Alice reached out to me last week. She to see if I wanted to be her guest or her date or whatever the word is at an awards dinner. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce has awarded Interlace Communications as
Nice.
one of their top 100 small businesses in the
Woo!
country.
Well,
Wow.
congratulations.
Let's see,
Oh,
where's
that's
my reaction
great.
here?
And
Yeah,
so
this is
Alice, because it's in DC, and I'm going to join her for one of the events, But I was honored that she would ask me, but I said I got to let everybody else know, because one of the things she said is that she would not have gotten this award had it not been for the work that she does with MACPA.
absolutely.
Wow.
You are the reason my business started.
Congratulations.
that's
That's awesome.
wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations.
So the only thing I would say, Alice, is, just remember us little people.
Oh,
Yeah, remember us
you are
little
right on
people.
top, that's, I mean, when it comes to this kind of thing,
Oh, you know what, guys? I got to jump off for a meeting.
not a problem, not a problem. And
Bye,
the other
Paris.
cool thing that happened
Paris.
is, you're all aware that, the merchandisers have discontinued here at the Windsor Press. And, just recently,
guys.
I had an individual ask me why your advertiser is not in Hamburg yet, because they have to go to Charlottesville to get it. So I asked Angela whether we here at Interlace Communications can help them out with advertising for into her publication and have distribution of your advertiser here at the Windsor Press. And Interlace Communications. Well, it's all a mixed mesh.
Yeah.
So we are officially September 30th going to be starting to distribute your advertiser right here at Interlace Communications.
Cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's great.
All kinds
I'm
of
going to
cool
have
stuff.
to jump off too, because I've
Yep,
got
yep.
something else. So
Okay, can I have a
Yeah.
motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
I'll
A second?
second.
I got
I will
Darian,
second.
and who
Um,
was our second?
Margaret.
All right.
All right.
Great meeting.
All right. Thanks,
Thanks.
guys.
Thanks,
Have a great
everybody.
rest.
Thank you to all of
All right,
you.
everybody.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What's really weird about